In a minute, live, right here in the Baltimore Arena, the final of the men's competition in the U.S. Figure Skating Championship. There's Paul Wiley right now. Well, the final group is warming up now, and there is the leader, Daniel Duran. Born in Oak Lawn, Illinois, resident in Denver, Colorado. He's been at this a long time, skating since he was 6 years old. He's been in a number of national championships, but the best he has ever finished was 4th, and that was last year. But now he is the leader, Duran. Now let's take a look at Todd Eldridge, who is a somewhat surprising 3rd in these championships. 17 years old, originally from Hyannis, Massachusetts. His dad's still a commercial fisherman back there. He now lives in California with his mother in 3rd position. Let's take a look at the standings as we come to this final round. Duran the leader, followed by Christopher Bowman, who is still the favorite. Then Todd Eldridge, Paul Wiley, and Eric Larson. And as for the order of skating, remember it's a blind draw within the last group. And just as happened with the women yesterday, the favorite has drawn the first skating position. Christopher Bowman will skate first, and that's not the easiest position.
It's not at all, because the judges have a tendency to hold back in order that they can allow for better marks as it goes on. But you know what's interesting about this competition are the two basic aspects of skating. First is the sporting aspect. Christopher Wiley is probably the world's greatest. Paul Wiley is probably the world's greatest stylist, but he hasn't learned to be steadily consistent. Unless he learns to do that, and unless he learns the technique of that and practices it with the same regularity that he does his triple axels, he's not going to win medals. You can't give an Olympic performance on a practice session. You have to do it in the competitive ice.
On the racetrack, we call them morning glories.
There you go. Secondly, is the aspect of artistry. Now, Christopher Bowman is an extraordinary artist, extraordinary athlete. He always says that he sells himself to the audience, and he does that brilliantly. The audience, the girls, just love him. But he hasn't yet proved himself to be a creative force. His role here is going to be based in part upon the magician in Swan Lake, the mad magician in Swan Lake. If he can learn the artistry, the creativity, and the line of those kinds of roles, he will be well on his way towards a gold medal in 1992.